Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the Soul Tribe, guys. If you're a returning subscriber, thank yous for tuning in again. I truly appreciate it. Now let's dive in. Let's clear off the energies and let's see what's going on for this beautiful reading, okay guys? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as yous are coming in and show love to the channel, okay? Grab your tea, grab your tree, grab your drink. Do whatever you need to do to get comfortable, because me, Tasha, is gonna spill the tea straight. No chaser, no sugarcoating bullshit. It is what it is, guys. So if the shoe don't fit, don't wear it. Cinderella. I love you. Leave it for somebody it does, okay, guys? And if it does resonate, don't get mad at me. I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot me. I ain't gonna feel it. Oil and water, baby. Let's tap in. Ancestors, spirit guides of the highest white light. Right off the bat, let's go right into the tarot and see what's going on. Please give me a guided message for the beautiful collective that is tuning in, and protect me and the beautiful collective that sends me love. Protect them too. Ancestors, what is going on here? What are we talking about? What are we getting into? Pop-up shuffle. We got the Two of this, the Two of Swords, and the Three of Discs. I mean, you might not see somebody wants to come in to balance something out. The Eight of Cups. But you walked away from a situation. You need to be careful. You might walk away from a situation that's good for you. Or somebody will. Eight of Discs. Ooh. Somebody wanted you to walk away from a work? Something to do with work? It's the Six of Cups. Okay, so Eight of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Two of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. And the Six of Cups. Somebody from your past. Okay, this could be your past. Take it as it resonates. There was a lot of people in your life who wanted you to end something you were working on. A job, a career, a relationship. Take it as it resonates. It's a general reading. But a lot of people work together to try to get you to quit something. They wanted you to be naive. They thought that you were going to be quiet about a situation. Maybe because you were quiet about a situation for a while, they thought that you were naive and you were like throwing in the towel. But you weren't. You were doing some kind of work to balance out an energy so that this way, whatever you were working on, you can turn that into a profession. Somebody knows why you walked away from people from your past, because those people from your past were really trying to work together to try to bring imbalance to your life. You decided to walk away. You still care, but you don't have them in your life. Why? Because they played in your face. Whole time you want to take your place. Real bad stabbing shit. Now, somebody's upset because you turned your talents into a profession. Let's see what at the heart of the deck is. Ooh, it's the Devil. I don't make it up. I don't make it up, okay? Somebody is very codependent. And a lot of people said that you're a codependent. Maybe in your past you were, okay? Maybe in the past you were the doormat, you know? You loved people, so you just, you know, let it slide, you know? Gave people the benefit of the doubt. Well, you ain't doing that no more. And somebody is really upset about that. I'm going to tell you this right now. They're really upset. And it's because you see them for who they are. Now, there's a lot of people who are very obsessed with you. And that's why they do this, guys. They're obsessed with you. It is what it is. Oh, looks like somebody can't run from this fucking karmic ass whooping is what it looks like. They're trying to, though. They really are trying to. Your friends, your family members, like the Six of Cups, like you really did give generously. These people should have gave you your flowers instead of trying to take them away from you. King of Swords. You stood in your power. You're very logical. Let's see what this Three of Pentacles is. One more, ancestors. There's something on my lap. Something's about to fall on your lap, and it's the Six of Cups again with the fucking Page of Cups. Now, somebody may want to apologize to you. May want to come in with some aberration. Somebody may want to work with you now. Can't beat them, join them. Oh my God. Somebody's going through karma, so they think that if they come in and be nice to you, that they can lessen their burden, okay? This could even be admiration. Somebody you don't know, secret admirer, friend, family. This is somebody from your past or past life. Take it as it resonates, guys. They may want to work with you now. There is some kind of planning. You may not see this person coming in because you have walked away from things of your past. Even if you had nostalgic memories with them, there was some kind of devil energy, some kind of codependency, addictions, toxic mindset, a lot of selfishness, okay? So you moved away. You were guided to move away. You are the temperance angel, okay? If you want a reconciliation, you can most definitely have a reconciliation, guys. It's in the cards. But it's up to you what you choose to do, okay? Two of Swords. You might be blindfolded. You might not see something. But even when you're in the dark, you still see something. So if you feel somebody coming towards you, they probably are, okay? But the thing is you're moving away from anything that causes you confusion. You know, anything that not is consistent. And somebody needs to understand that you may look alone, but you're not alone. A lot of people want to, you know, pretend like you don't have anybody. But you have a lot of people. You have 10,000 ancestors who walk beside you every single day. You don't necessarily need a person beside you. And that's why these people are upset, because they did try to come up against you. And that's why they're going through this karma right now. They're mad because you don't seek attention. The truth doesn't need approval or validation or applause. And somebody's really upset because they're being seen as a narcissist, because narcissists need this. You know, they need the applause. They need the external validations. Bottom of the deck. See, Ace of Cups. You have all the love in your heart. You know what you bring to the table. You don't have to prove anything. And that's why somebody adores you, because you're the star. You're the healer. And you may be able to heal a situation, guys. But somebody needs to move. Do the proper necessary work. Somebody needs to speak on how they feel about this Queen of Cups. Oh, somebody adores you. Somebody loves you, and it's a lovers. Now, there's a choice. Guys, you're going to have a choice. A lot of us have choices. But with that choice is what's going to make our future. Somebody feels silly for juggling you. For not wanting to work with you. Oh, I feel like somebody wished for you and then discarded you. Walked away, because you know who you are, and you know what you bring to the table, guys. You will walk away. People want to laugh at you and act like you're by yourself. You're not by yourself, but you're not going to be in a karmic relationship. So if you're by yourself, you know, there's a reason. If you don't talk to people, there's a reason. And you find solace in the darkness. You find balance. Somebody loves you. They just juggled you. They didn't want to tell you the truth about how they felt, guys. You may have a lot of passion for something or somebody. Somebody's seen you have a lot of passion for something, and they wanted to take that passion away. Either from you, from somebody else. Take it as it resonates. This could be your story. This could be somebody around you. This could be somebody playing in your energy that you know nothing about. So discern, discern, discern. Like I said, if it don't fit, leave it. At the end of the day, there's a lot of readings here on YouTube. Go browse, okay? And if you're new, welcome to the channel. I truly appreciate you guys. There's a King of Wands who decided to work with third parties. Whatever they were celebrating, they're not happy. Guys, somebody really celebrated you walking away, or somebody walking away from you. Somebody had a lot of passion for you. And the ancestors are saying somebody doesn't want to work with somebody anymore. They're looking at them as SLOP-TARTS. You've seen somebody. They could be a leader in their own right, and they could enlist a lot of people because they got a lot of friends, whatever. I don't know. I don't care. You don't care either. But this person enlisted the wrong kind of people. Association. It's who you associate with, right? You walked away from somebody because of who they associated themselves with. And they chose these people, friends, family, acquaintances, lover, whatever this is. They chose a group of degenerates, a group of dark, narcissistic people to team up against you, to not work with you, or for you not to be able to turn your talents to profession and to be able to work, to bring something into light. Now, these people all ganged up against you, these people are from your past. You gave them love. And these people truly do love you, but they're talking shit in the background. And they have to be careful, guys. The same thing that makes you laugh will make you cry. Somebody laughed at you, now they're crying. Hermit. Because you found solace in the darkness. Now somebody is in hibernation mode, okay? Hermit mode. They're really evaluating a situation with the company they keep. You're evaluating the company you keep. Somebody wants to come in and with a lot of admiration towards you. Death. There is a transformation. There is an ending. You ended something from your past. And somebody is ending something from their past to come towards you. They're so obsessed with you. And it's, look, they're so obsessed with you, but you're protected from this devil, from this codependency, from these addictions. Yeah, you're the Queen of Wands. Somebody is obsessed with you because you are their divine partner, but you had to end a situation. You had to protect yourself from this person. Somebody wanted to end you because of what they heard. Like I said, somebody got you. They wished for you. They got you, but they discarded you because of what other people thought of you. Somebody didn't have a mind of their own. They can say they're a leader, but really they're a follower. It is what it is. They followed somebody right into the motherfucking ditch. You walked away, and as soon as you walked away from this person, you took away your divine protection as well. Somebody wanted to end you, but you're protected. You got the magic. You can do this. You are equal to somebody, and somebody needs to realize that. There is no competition here. When it's love, and love never fades. This is why you're healing. And you have a lot of love. Somebody could have even juggled you for a Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, thinking that they were the star. Somebody had a lot of love for this person. Trigger warning, guys. They thought they were the better choice. Look where they're sitting. In the fucking truth of the devil. Ooh, somebody binded them to some fucked up shit. Somebody just worked with somebody because of what they had. And somebody wanted to work against you because of what you had. Oh, somebody is a greedy person. And like I said, somebody cannot run from this karmic ass whooping that they're about to face. It's judgment time, guys, for this demonic energy. Somebody didn't want to work with you because they demonized you. They shamed you. They patronized you for lies. It's all lies. They're all feeling very shameful, guys, because you're top shelf. Somebody needs to reach, and guess what? They can't. So what they have to do, they have to go look for a ladder, and they have to climb that bitch. What you're doing is you're making somebody work because they lied. In order for them to come towards you, they have to work. You're moving forwards, guys. A lot of people are lying on you, but you see what it is. A lot of people have only moved forward because of the lies. And a lot of people lied on you. It's these SLOP-TARTS, these people that you really can't get rid of. They're thirsty. Energy vampires, okay? And they're liars. And they work together as a team to group up to make you look like something that you're not, so that people won't work with you. But you decided to work with Source. Now people are puzzled, looking at you like you're an anomaly or you're magical, like you're fucking Houdini, because you're doing things that are nearly impossible for others. Meaning, you can face yourself. There is no victims. You can't blame somebody else for the situation that you're in. And a lot of people are blaming the external world for the situation that they're in. And it's a lie. You are responsible for yourself. What's this Eight of Pentacles? Yeah, these people, this very codependent couple or group or partner or ex, whatever this is, they want to come towards you. They've been watching you. They've been spying on you. They see nobody can stop you. You've done the work. And you're patiently waiting for a leader in their own right, somebody who is equal of your value. And you're not dealing with karmic energies, Nine of Wands, and you are a warrior. You have really defeated these devils. I'm telling you, your light irritates people's demons. Like, I'm telling you, it's like a cockroach when the light goes on. They all just scatter. They're fucking absolutely terrified of you, and you're doing this all by yourself, single, self-sufficient, independent. That's why they're terrified of you, because you're a lone soldier. You know. Spiritual gangster, yes you are. Heart of the deck. Oh wow. And guess what? You got a legacy coming in, guys. Somebody wanted to take away your legacy, but you did the proper work and you remembered your why. Why did you start in the first place? You are most definitely not building an empire for only yourself. You're not selfish like that, unlike other people. Hence why they're having to go through this major karma. But all of this pushed you right into your power, so it is what it is. You have a lot to be grateful for. And so does a lot of other people. Somebody's It's your love, the love that you had. Somebody pretended like they had the same kind of love. They don't ever and will never adjust. That's why somebody's really trying to adjust to a situation. Somebody really has to look back in order to move forward, okay? Because the healer is not time. The healer is effort, okay? Effort plus intention, guys. That's what manifestations is all about. You can't just wish upon a star and the shit comes true. Sometimes God blesses us with what we want. And then sometimes we fumble that bitch because we didn't listen to our guides. Somebody's illuminating their path. You illuminated your path. You made the proper adjustments in order to move forward. What happened in the past is what happened in the past. The Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. And that's why the destiny is yours. Somebody really tried to take that from you. Do you see? But you flipped that bitch right up, back upside, up right where it's supposed to be. Your soul is radiating. Look, you're the phoenix rising from the ashes. You are really encouraging a lot of people to understand that they could be in the worst possible situation, living on the street, in your car, and things will get better. But you have to put in those efforts, and you have to stand up for yourself. You stood up for yourself, and as soon as you stood up for yourself, these people got put right under us. They're being seen for just the narcs that they are. You know, people pleasers, wanting everybody's attention and validation, and you don't care. The truth doesn't need validation or applause. None at all. So cheers to that, guys. All they know is they broke your heart and it pushed you into your power. And somebody's heart is breaking, pushing them into their power. So somebody needed to go through a very karmic lesson. You needed to go through a very karmic lesson to learn what you deserve and what you don't deserve. Okay, it's all a healing journey and it's all about self-love. And yes, you're top shelf and somebody is really going to need to reach, do the proper work necessary. Because with the Rebel deck, it says big, bold vision. Didn't I just say that? They're going to have to use their creativity. Somebody has a lot of passion for you, but you deaded the situation because somebody's a player from the Himalaya. They could have, you know, that big energy. But at the end of the day, they're giving it to everybody. So you don't want somebody who's for everybody. It is what it is. Somebody's coming towards you. 15 reduced down to a 6. Wow. They're going to voice the love they have for you, and somebody is going to be consistent with that. They want to show you off. Somebody wants to show you off, and it's only because so many people dislike you. But somebody knows why so many people dislike you, because you're minding your business, drinking your water, staying in your lane, and because you're completely unbothered, it's bothering people. Because you're the rebel. You're the rebel, and you have a cause. It's a different kind of energy when you have a purpose. And that's why people didn't want you to go towards what you loved, whether it was a job or relationship, you know, being, you know, giving you this quality of life. People won't give you that. You know how you know somebody is your friend? They do things with you. They invite you places. They take you out for coffee. They don't forget your birthday. This is how you know if somebody is your friend. Pay attention. That's why somebody's looking back to move forward. They're illuminating their own path and becoming the phoenix rising in their own life because you are the muse. If somebody has not clapped for you, I'm fucking clapping for you, because people clearly won't tell you that they use you as a muse. You're releasing the dark wounds and you're letting love live, guys. You're letting it go. Whatever happened in the past, happened in the past. You have a big, bold vision. Somebody has a vision of you. You have a vision of your life. And you're worth defending to the end. Look, defend to the end. The worthwhile. You may be a struggle. Like, you know, you're not easy access. You're not easy accessible, you know, like, people have to work to get towards you. You know, your boundaries are real. You know, you can't play with them. You glow very bright, but you protect that light inside of you. And you have no shame. You know, nothing, you have the art of detachment. So nothing is yours. Not a person, not a place, not a thing, nothing. Nothing is yours. Nothing is owned to you except for your own peace. This is the only thing that is ours. Is our peace. We own that. That is our peace. That is our right as humans. And everybody in this world, we have a right to be at peace. And if that makes another person uncomfortable, that's not your problem. That's a them problem. Our job is to find peace, skana, within ourselves. Okay? So we disconnect. We understand that nothing is really ours. So if we lose something, a person, a job, a situation, we understand that it was there for a moment, maybe brief, but it was there and it was for a reason, a lesson, a blessing in its own right. And we need to find that lesson and that blessing. But we need to go back to move forwards. People want to go backwards, but only to stay there. People need to understand that people do grow, people do heal, and people do evolve. But it's about actions, not just words, okay? And you are worth defending. Your life is worth defending. Your love is worth defending. And number 23 reduced down to a 5. Guys, there's major changes coming in. Major changes coming in. And somebody's about to speak how they feel about you. I'm telling you, they want to like show you off, but only because they know people can't stand you. And you walk the talk. You ain't scared of nobody. Somebody really wants to like have you by their side. Look. Alliance, somebody wants to align with you. Wow. After the storm, after everything, I'm telling you, if it allowed you to tap into your power, all these battles, all this spiritual warfare since birth that you had to go through as a divine child, you went through that storm, but you came out with the light. You were born of the darkness, but you chose the light. And somebody wants you as an alliance because you're both light and dark. You're sweet, you're kind, you're cute, you're cuddly, but ooh, there's a fierce side of you. And you're very witty, you're very intelligent, and you will put somebody on their motherfucking ass with just a couple words, and then you'll walk away and live a beautiful life over there. You see what I mean? You can go from 0 to ghetto and then back to normal in a second. Because you know what's up, and you're going to protect your peace with your life. And somebody doesn't understand that. And that's okay. They're in this devil energy. But the Wheel of Fortune has changed, guys. That pain, I'm telling you, the things that make you laugh are going to make you cry eventually. Somebody needs to be careful because whatever they did to you, they're feeling upset. I'm telling you, be careful about living those double lives, guys, because one day you're going to wake up and you're the one who's haunting yourself by the choices that you made because you knew you could have done better because you knew better. And you can't use that, well, I didn't know better. Yeah, you did. Your subconscious knew. Like somebody knew that whatever stories were told about you were just that stories and people were just envious of you. Somebody knew that, but they just, you know, jumped on the bandwagon because I guess everybody was doing it. At the end of the day, they're in a lot of regret because they did play in your face. Whole time want to take your place. Real backstabbing shit, guys. These people need to be careful. Because the Wheel of Fortune does change and the legacy is here. Somebody wants to invest in you, or somebody sees you as very trustworthy. You know, you've invested in the right things, done what you needed to when you had the opportunity to. You know, if you're a man or a woman of many traits, okay? And if you choose to do something or love somebody, you're going to do it with your all. But you're also going to take that all away. And I'm telling you, people really, you know, it's cool when you're, you know, driving around and cruising and everything, but fuck, once you put that fucking shit on park and lock, it's a whole different vibe, isn't it? Somebody try to catfish you, or catfish somebody that's supposed to be with you, or that wants to be with you. Take it as it resonates, guys. At the end of the day, somebody is being seen for what they are. Somebody has many accounts, a lot of people. This is that, you know, SLOP-TART kind of energy. The one who will take the drinks at the bar from all kinds of guys and sleep with them at the end of the night. I'm sorry, it is what it is. These are the kind of energies who will put distractions on you and then portray you like you're a homewrecker when that's what they are. They ain't got no code, male or female. They're a fucking SLOP-TART. They're super sloppy. Super sloppy. No code. This could be a friend, a family member, a cousin. You see what I mean? A work colleague, even an ex or a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. This is just an energy who is completely sloppy, doesn't care what the fucking consequences of their actions is, and thinks they actually don't have to pay consequences. Hence why they can't run from this karmic ass whooping that they're about to face, because they came up against the real one. A top shelf energy, one that is not accessible. And somebody loves that you're not accessible. That's why they got with you in the first place. Ah, that's some brand new energy. Yeah, somebody, you got this new energy. There's a catfish who's pissed the fuck off because somebody used to be old and broken, okay? So this catfish kept somebody in a very dark situation, maybe fed them with drugs and sex. I don't know. Maybe somebody did this with you. Take it as it resonates, guys. Flip the roles, you know the drill. But it got somebody in their fucking headspace, kept them stuck, very distracted, like I said, okay? This is the Jezebel, male or female, SLOP-TART, okay? No code. Now, a lot of people know what this person did and how they were trying to copy your energy. Somebody's been watching you on TikTok, YouTube, IG, wherever they are, and they've been playing in your face. They really did want to take your place, fuck, but they can't. Every day is a new day. And somebody who was, you know, broke, busted, and in despair is trusting this change, having a new path, getting out of this toxic cycle. And yeah, there's a brand new fucking slate here. You got a brand new slate, guys. These third parties are all up in their head because somebody is brand new. There's a lot of gossip because somebody's healing. Oh, you got somebody really seeing the fucking truth. And oh my God, these catfishes, these imposters, these groupies, these wannabes, your fan club tried to do something underneath the new moon, underneath the full moon. Take it as it resonates. They wanted to process how you do things. They've been studying you, trying to integrate your energy into theirs. But they're dishonest. They have no true integrity. And whatever, I'm telling you, they can play like a double life, you know, even if people don't see them. God, Creator, Source, sees them. So they have to pay the consequences. It is what it is, guys. And this King of Wands is really talking to the moon. They may have got a haircut. I don't know. Somebody's seeing somebody like doing something different. And these third parties are saying that somebody's on that you got them under a spell. But really, it's them who had them under a spell. And now that their spell has broke, they're trying to weaponize it and say as if you're the one who casted a spell on somebody because somebody is adoring you. And they're seeing who's the dead-end fucking situation. Oh, somebody really fucking went towards drama starter. Male or female, this is a fucking drama king or queen. They like a lot of people knowing their business, talk about everybody else. These are the kind of energies that will hang out with your boyfriend or your girlfriend and then tell them that you're doing shady shit and then just so they can sleep with them. No code. SLOP-TART. And somebody is looking at this. Somebody's got dirty pictures. Somebody could be a OF person and they're not even pretty. Oh my God. Something's getting leaked, guys. Now, a lot of people could have said that you had a OnlyFans and that you were doing some shady things in the dark. And that's why somebody is drinking, because they know that that's not true. Because if that was true, then why are you always alone? Somebody lost you for talking shit about you. They over-sexualized you. They demonized you. They weaponized everything you fucking said. But you're strong. I told you, everything that you went through made you stronger. And something's about to spring the fuck up. Somebody sees that they were just stubborn. It's a dead-end situation to be stubborn with you. Something's going to happen in the summertime, guys. You're mature. There's a lot of people spazzing out because somebody's about to mature and come towards you and have a level conversation with you. This could be, like I said, a secret admirer. But it is somebody from your past. But like I said, past life, like you've never met them, they're going to feel like home. But in some way, you're intertwined with them. Or this is somebody from your past, okay, coming in to tell you some kind of information about a group that was trying to go up against you to try to stop whatever you were working at. It may have worked in the past. You So you may have had to build a new foundation. You flip the table. God, creator, source showed you how to do it. Somebody's finding out about kids, guys. Somebody may have tried to keep somebody trapped. That could have been the spell, right? A lie. Oh, but somebody is realizing you can't go shit with that. Even if they had a kid with somebody, somebody is realizing they don't have to stay there. Can't grow anything in that situation. It's karmic. It's a karmic energy, guys. Children are a blessing, but you need to get out of there. And if you get into a relationship, somebody's going to love you for your kids. If somebody feels like, oh, nobody's going to love me because I have kids. That's wrong, guys. It's wrong. As long as you have a good heart, you'll be all right. You'll be fine. But somebody wants to be two-faced, play in your face. You've seen exactly who they are. Somebody's mask is falling off. All these fake friends, all these people who are very unsupportive of you. They act like they're supportive of you, but they're really not. They're very jealous and envious, and they wanted to break your heart. Somebody is fucking heartbroken because it's a double-edged sword, because you're blessed. Somebody wanted to curse you, but you're too blessed to be stressed. You pay attention to signs and synchronicities. You know that somebody wants to come towards you, and they want you to open the door. They are in their motherfucking head about you. There's a lot of people in their head about you. Somebody is like telling somebody, I'm a big boy, I can make my own choices. They feel like they missed an opportunity. I don't know. They played with the wrong somebody is what it comes down to. Somebody really wished for you and then fucking discarded you. And they, whatever this friends, family, acquaintances, you're closed off because of it. There's a whole bunch of people talking shit about you. You are the talk of the motherfucking town. Hence why somebody wants to come in and work with you. There's a lot of releasing allegations, okay? You don't give a fuck what people say about you. Because you know that you are about to collaborate with somebody. You could be collaborating with somebody in the ethers, and then this is going to materialize in the 3D, but somebody is most definitely protecting you. They see you as the phoenix rising from the ashes, and it's your brilliant beliefs. People really tried to demonize you, weaponize what you were saying, criticize you, and it was only because you had this inner knowledge, because you were rising from the phoenix, from the ashes of, like, whatever people were throwing at you, the rocks, the boulders, you built an empire off that. You know what I mean? Whatever you went through in the past, people can't bring that up. They can't throw it in your face because that's what made you stronger. And you were always honest and content with what you did. You learned from your mistakes. You put those tools in your toolbox so you can use them. You didn't just go through things to go through it. Come on, you went through it so you can find the tools. Somebody's feeling like an asshole internally because they have been used like a motherfucking tool. And you don't use people. You had the hidden knowledge. You tapped into the Cosmic records. You have this silent understanding, and you may have told somebody that they were being used. But they didn't believe you. They thought that you were a hater, that you were the one who was needy and codependent. Now somebody needs to do right by you because you are the truth. Somebody really caused you a lot of injustice, Empress. These are major arcanas, okay? You're beautiful, you're vibrant, you're magnetic, you're nurturing. You are that divine feminine energy, guys. And we did have that Friday the 13th yesterday with that divine feminine energy. And it's the only Friday the 13th we have this year. In the year of the snake, the year of endings. There's a lot of karmics who are going through karmic retribution for the injustice and the corruption and the unfairness, guys. They were unfair to an earth angel, somebody who wanted the best for everybody, but clearly these people, they're mad because it's you. They're mad because it's you. They're mad because they have to put respect on your name. They're mad because you don't look like what you've been through. They're mad because you aren't where you were when they left you. But they are exactly where they were when you left them. You see what I mean? Oh, that's probably why you don't take their advice. Because listen, if somebody doesn't actually do the work for themselves, and you see that somebody hasn't changed in like a big span of time, well, they ain't never gonna change. They ain't never gonna change. And like I said, change isn't done with actions. I mean, isn't done with time. It's done with actions, excuse me. And you have the octopus. The octopus, and the lion. Guys, somebody really wanted to wrap their tentacles around you, not realizing It says reaching, yearning, lacking boundaries and direction. Not realizing that you got direction and boundaries. Okay? Somebody is really yearning for you. They want to reach, but they're lacking in boundaries. They really are lacking in boundaries. It says the octopus signifies a wonderful perspective mind paired with a lack of healthy boundaries. Unfortunately, this results in a well-intended but messy relationship. Wow. Don't make it up. The octopus entwines itself into others' business and shares their own without restraint. They believe that what it means to be close. If you notice after spending time with someone that you feel drained and uneasy, somebody is draining the fuck out of somebody. Somebody was draining the fuck out of you. And well, guess what? They just met into the same kind of people. So there's nothing growing there, right? And this could be your family, guys. Oh, wow. Your family is just a bunch of SLOP-TARTS. It is what it is. Just a bunch of Jezebels trying to wrap their tentacles around people. There's snail trails everywhere. Everybody sees exactly what they're doing. So if they think that they can live a double life and hide what they're doing, well, no. They have a revolving door and everybody sees it. It's the Tower of Truth. These people need to put respect on your name. And I'm telling you, they hate it that it's you. They hate it that it's you. It says... Okay. The essential of the octopus is at play. Begin to establish healthy boundaries. Be patient and firm, and it may be patient and firm. It may be a very old habit to change. Yeah, somebody needs to change some kind of old habits, guys. They're clinging to past shit, and it's not helping them. And they're looking at you like this fucking lion, and they're very intimidated by you. There is a Jezebel, a SLOP-TART, who is just, has no boundaries, who's a doormat, and who said you were. Demonized you. Said that you were doing spell work on somebody because they were. Oh well. It is what it is, guys. The lion. Patient, regal, and complete master. You're a complete master. You got nothing to prove. Remember, the truth don't need applause. The lion is a master of fire element and a living mascot of self-transformation. See, everybody has an ability to transform. There could be a fire sign who is transforming. All the power to them, guys. Doesn't mean you're going to be with them, but all the power to them. And you wish them nothing but the best. Because you hope that motherfucker wishes you the best. Because shit, what you put onto others is exactly what's going to happen to you. So, the lion's personality dictates their life to personal and spiritual growth. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all, but known intimately by few. Listen, I'd rather be fucking feared than loved. It is what it is. I'd rather be feared than loved. And somebody else as well. Some mistake the lion as hard to access or aloof, yet those with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise in their words and actions. They do not waste energy or resources. This card reminds us of self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our quest begins. Exactly. It doesn't matter where you are in this world or what happened to you in the past. You are not what happened to you. You are what you choose to become. And there's a lot of people who, like myself, could have became monsters. Believe me, my monster is not dead. It's just asleep. The beast is sleeping. It's not dead. But we could be monsters because of our traumas. And we can blame everybody, the world. Still, to this day, we can blame everything on the world. But there's no victims here. And somebody is realizing that they're not a fucking victim because there is no victims. Ancestors, let's get the last closing message from the St. Francis Oracle deck. Tower of Truth, guys. Number 8, what you put out, you get back. That's the Tower of Truth. Be careful what you wish upon others, okay? Because I'm telling you, the thing that you laugh at is going to be the thing that you cry about. Number 8. Okay? Number 8 is the tears of innocence. Somebody's seen you as innocent, but because of that innocence, they didn't want you around. That's okay. Rejection is for our protection, guys. Past regret and letting go. Childhood memories, whether happy or dysfunctional, may be at the forefront of your mind. You may be thinking about how life could have been different, the what could have been if you had taken a different path. There is no place for tears or regret in your forward journey. What is done is done. It is important to remember that you are in control of what happens next. Do not allow vulnerability to be your weakness. Rather, allow the challenges of your past to become your strengths. I told you, this pushed you right into your power. Hanging on to old negative emotions will hinder you and serve no purpose except to learn from them. It is important to seek a positive way to deal with negative memories. Do not allow them to clutter in your mind. If negative thoughts come in, push them away with positive dreams and ideas. I'm telling you, no matter what happened, you don't regret what you did. Even if people only spend a brief time with you, you made the choice to walk away for the betterment of your health. Mental health is wealth. You don't need applause for what you're choosing to do. And somebody is really upset because you're not looking for applause. You're not looking for validation. And you're not looking to seek approval of others because they don't even like themselves. Somebody got stuck in a rut, in a situation that they're wishing they can get out of, okay? And somebody needs to be careful. They're trying to look for this ladder to climb towards you because you're top shelf. Wow. You're Venus. Somebody wants to surrender to the sweetness of love. Venus. But somebody's scared of you. But like I said, you'd rather be feared than loved because somebody don't know how to love you properly. Oh, you're so worried. Oh, somebody's having a rude awakening. I'm telling you, somebody can't fucking, they can't run from this fucking karmic ass whooping. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, and making love to life. So let's find this. It says, this is a sensual, high feminine card. You are very much in your feminine energy, whether you're masculine or feminine, male or female, it doesn't matter. You have feminine energy and you're tapping into that. Being very romantic. Somebody is in their feelings. Oh, and they're telling a lot of people off. They're telling a lot of people off. They are fucking done because you are their peace. They're telling their bad friends, family member that you are their peace and that they're done with them. They're walking away. You told your friends, family members, whoever had hidden emotions, you're done. Whoever's talked shit about somebody you cared about you, you're done. You can't play in your face. Somebody is saying, I told you so. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm a grown-up motherfucking adult. You can't tell me what to do. You are the high priestess and the hermit. Ooh, somebody really does see you as powerful beyond measure. And you have spirit guides are protecting you. You have this spiritual enlightenment. You're wise and you have inner guidance, guys. And somebody sees you as the divine feminine. It's a call to surrender to the sweetness of life. To let go of ever-abundant feminine to let the ever-abundant feminine take over. To taste the fruits you've been working so hard to grow. To let your senses take over and really drink in the life with wonder. To get intoxicated with the simple bounty this planet has to offer, and which you have within you when we are well and full. This ancient Babylon connection with the feminine goddess of the planet Venus and the Roman mythology. Venus was the goddess of love and beauty. In the night sky, aside the moon, Venus shines the brightest morning star, right? Time is our most precious resources and the greatest healer. If you've been all work and no play, this is a sign to take time out to reconnect with your lover, play with your children, and give yourself the luxury of time without an agenda. Many of us are so busy building our lives that we forget to enjoy them. We forget why we decided to build them in the first place. Didn't I say that? It is what it is, guys. Disconnecting from the sweetness causes more pain than we realize. So many of us walk into soulless buildings 5 days a week in the name of survival. We strive to build a life of our dreams, but drive ourselves to exhaustion. This card is wooing you back to the pleasures of being human, to focus on what really matters and enjoying your incredible life. Somebody really wants to enjoy the incredible life that you have, or somebody wants you to enjoy their life. Take it as it resonates, guys. You're not building this empire for yourself. And you're laying something to rest, and you're doing something by yourself. You are definitely solo, okay? And somebody is single and wants victory with you. Oh, and you're about to blind a lot of people. Somebody wants you right by their shoulder. I love you guys. Bye.